Okay, I am going to get started. So today we're doing two things. We're doing a brownie batter dip, which sounds kind of, but it's so yummy. And then we're also gonna do a drink. Sorry guys, can't see you. Oh, perfect, there you are. So we're gonna do two things. We're gonna start with the dip first. So let me just go over the ingredients for the brownie batter dip. We need cream cheese, 1 block of cream cheese. Hopefully you let it sit out for a little bit because it needs to be kind of soft. If you just got it out the refrigerator, take it out of the foil, put it on a plate, and put it in the microwave for 10 seconds at a time so that it's soft. You should be able to squish it like this, okay? It needs to be soft so that we could mix it. So we have 1 block of cream cheese. We have 1/4 cup of butter, which is only a half a stick, which is why mine is cut in half. I think my lights are too dark. I mean, too bright. Mine is cut in half. You're gonna need some powdered sugar. The kind that feels like powder, okay? So we need powdered sugar. We also need milk. You can use whole milk, you can use 2% milk, you can use almond milk, soy milk, whatever milk that you normally drink, you can use that kind of milk. You need flour, all-purpose flour. You also need cocoa powder, which is very important. So I have this one. We need, what else do we need? We need brown sugar. We need vanilla extract. And then that's everything for the dip. And now I just want to, Jade, are you raising your hand? You have a question? Unmute yourself.
Sorry. What if we don't have brown sugar?
If you do not have brown sugar, then you want to get regular sugar. Do you have regular sugar, granulated sugar?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can substitute that.
So, and also for the powdered sugar, we need 2.5 cups.
Yes.
Okay.
The powdered sugar is what makes this taste like brownie batter dip. So the cream cheese is kind of yucky by itself, so we have to sweeten it up with the powdered sugar.
Oh.
Okay. Any other questions? I can't see everyone, Steven. Can you see them?
Yep.
Yep,
Haley,
that,
have a question?
Alexa, that's fine. Are you using that in place of brown sugar? Alexa?
No.
I think she froze. Oh, okay. I see you now. Okay, perfect.
Haley, did you have a question? Are you able to unmute?
What if we don't have enough powdered sugar?
If you do not have enough,
half a cup.
okay. How much do you have?
A half a cup.
A half a cup. You need 2.5 cups. Okay, so then, is your mom there, or someone helping you? Okay, then I will cut the recipe in fourths. So instead of using the whole block of cream cheese, you'll cut that into 4 equal pieces and just make a smaller portion.
Okay.
Because without the amount of powdered sugar, it's gonna be very cream cheesy, which is, it's not gonna be amazing. Also, you could substitute, trying to think. You could substitute more regular sugar or brown sugar. You just may taste that sandy type of sugar taste in your dip, but that would be the only difference.
We have enough of this sugar.
Okay, perfect. Oh, yep, nope, that's perfect. I see that, Blay. Okay, so after we finish the dip though, we need something to dip it with. So I have a few items. I have an apple that I'm gonna cut up. that I could use to dip. I have graham crackers that I could use to dip. Strawberries. Yummy marshmallows. Okay, I only have those 4 things right there. And then to decorate our dip, I'm going to probably use my chocolate chip. That's all. If you have any other yummy things that you like to dip, maybe some of your favorite cookies or pretzels, those might be yummy as well. Okay, so let's get started.
Real quickly, we have one more question is, we have natural and Dutch processed cocoa. Is one or the other better in this?
Which kinds they have?
Natural or Dutch processed cocoa, is one or the other better in this?
If they are using the correct amount of sugar, I would use the cocoa powder, not the Dutch one that has sugar in it.
Okay.
I have a question.
Sure.
We didn't have cocoa, so I looked at the 1 ounce of cocoa, or 1 tablespoon of cocoa is 1 ounce of chocolate chips. We have bittersweet. Is that okay?
That is okay. You probably will want to melt your chocolate chips though.
Yeah, so they're melting right now.
Oh, perfect.
So
You
I
guys
put
are
it-
just going to be
I didn't know
creamy
if I
and
should-
gooey.
All of it, or cut it in half or whatever.
Okay, well, that's perfect. You just want to make sure it blends in with the cream cheese.
Okay.
Okay, so before we do get started, I am using my mixer just so that I can be hands-free and talk to you guys. If you do not have one, this one is just as good. Or if you have really, really, really strong muscles, you could use this. This is just gonna take you a little longer because the cream cheese is thick and it's hard, and not until we start mixing the milk in it will it loosen up, okay? So if you're using this, wave it in the camera. Okay, so then I'll go a little slower because this is gonna take you a little longer, but you're gonna have strong muscles when you finish, okay? So let's start by putting our cream cheese into the bowl.
A whole stick of cream cheese?
Yes. A whole
Did
stick
you
of
say the
cream
cream
cheese.
cheese and the butter?
What'd you ask?
Did you say the cream cheese and the butter?
Nope, not yet, just the cream cheese.
Okay.
So if you have the regular the whisk, you want to start chopping it down and try and break it up just a bit, okay? Start with that. Gonna pull up something really quickly while you guys do that. All right, to your cream cheese, you're gonna add your powdered sugar. You wanna add the powdered sugar a little at a time, okay? So since we're using 2.5 cups, we could do a 1/2 cup at a time just to make sure that it's mixed all the way through.
Can I also pour in my other kind of sugar at the same time when I pour in the powdered sugar?
Yes, because you're the one that only has the 1/2 cup, correct?
No,
Brown sugar.
I don't have brown sugar.
Okay, no, the brown sugar we're gonna do in afterwards. So we just wanna make sure that our powdered sugar and our cream cheese is creamed together. So I'm gonna start with
Put in next.
powdered sugar cream cheese. I'm gonna start with a 1/2 cup and I'm gonna turn it on slow. And don't worry, if you have the hand mixer, the electric one, it's gonna take a little time to cream together. but slowly add all of 2.5 cups of powdered sugar. And be careful, the powdered sugar is gonna make a mess. So I'm already up to a cup of powdered sugar so far. How are we doing?
What's the total
And
amount?
also, if you use the hand whisk, it's gonna stick. Just keep stirring.
What's the
Once
total
we
amount
add
of?
in the milk, it will start to separate and come together. It's gonna be very creamy towards the end, I promise.
What's the total amount of powdered sugar that you're supposed to add?
2.5 cups. If you're using an electric mixer, you can also beat in your powder. Your butter, your 1/4 cup of butter. And just mix those 3 ingredients until it's creamy. I see someone with their hand up, but I cannot see this far.
Do you need the butter to be soft or not?
Yes, the butter needs to be soft as well. So if that's hard and fresh out the refrigerator, put it on a plate and put it in the microwave for 10 seconds at a time until it's soft.
Okay, thank you.
But don't melt it.
Do we put the butter in right now?
Yep, you can add the butter in as well because you want to make it creamy. And just keep stirring. Now, if you are using the whisk and it's getting hard and it's sticking inside, then you can start to add your milk 1 tablespoon at a time, okay? Because that will help bring it together. So if you're using a whisk and you're having trouble,
How much butter do we add?
1/4 of a cup, which is gonna be a 1/2 stick of butter.
How much milk do we add?
2 to 3 tablespoons, but start with 1 tablespoon at a time because you don't want this to be watery, okay?
Okay,
Start with 1, stir that in.
The butter yet?
Yep, the butter is in, the powdered sugar's in, the cream cheese is in.
Are all
You
they
can-
Are all
I
they
can't hear over someone's doggy.
How many tablespoons of milk?
Start with 1, but you may need 2 or 3. The milk is just to bring it to a batter consistency. You know when you're making brownies and you get that the batter that you want to lick the spoon, but you're not supposed to because it has raw egg in it. That's what you want it to look like. You want it to be very thick but creamy.
How much
So
butter are you
far,
supposed to put?
Sorry, I can't hear you that on. What'd you say?
How much butter are you supposed to put?
1/2 stick, which equals 1/4 of a cup. Make sure it's softened so it can just cream right into the cream cheese and the powdered sugar. Is there anyone having trouble?
Do we do the eggs yet?
Do we do
Do
what?
we do the eggs yet?
There are no eggs in this dish at all.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why it's just the brownie batter dip that we can eat because it doesn't have raw egg in it.
Did we add the milk already, or we only add milk if it's not battery enough?
Yeah, add the milk if it's not battery enough. It would be easier if for the students that are using the Whisk. I didn't need it, but I'm using the electric mixer.
Okay.
But you will need it once you start to add the flour. So
Got Okay.
What do you do after you added the milk, the butter, the powdered sugar, and the cream
that
cheese?
should be it. I see people licking their fingers. Is it yummy already? Okay, so we have the butter in here, we have the cream cheese, we have the powdered sugar, right? I only added 1 tablespoon of milk so far, and mine is very creamy, so I'm gonna leave it with 1 until I add the flour to see if it thickens up and I need more, okay? So we're gonna move on to 5 tablespoons of flour. So let's do 2 at a time, stir it in, and then add the other 2 as it's mixed. That should be a little easier.
What was after the butter? Is it the flour or was it
The butter, cream cheese, butter, powdered sugar, and milk.
Oh, the
And then
milk.
the flour. So I'm just doing 2 tablespoons of flour at a time to mix in. This is gonna thicken up our batter. I'm adding 2 more. So this is a total of 4 right now.
How many
And now I'm gonna add,
How many tablespoons flour?
someone had a question about the flour?
How
Yes,
many
it's,
tablespoons of flour?
I still didn't hear it, sorry, someone else is talking. One more time.
How many tablespoons of flour?
5. I've already done 4, so I'm doing my last one because I mixed in my 4. And I'm doing my last one. Am I going too fast for anybody? Okay, I'll slow down at the
A
flour.
little bit.
Okay, I'll slow down at the flour. So just mix in, make sure your cream cheese is in there, your butter, your powdered sugar. Start with 1 tablespoon of milk, and then do your flour. And I'm gonna stop right there and let you guys catch up. You can keep stirring because we want it to be very, very creamy. If you're using an electric mixer, don't forget to push down the dry ingredients into your creamy ingredients.
Right now, it kind of tastes like blondie batter dip.
What'd you say? Nope. All right, let me know if I can move on or if you need a few more minutes. I see thumbs up. I
see someone saying slow
okay.
down.
Someone told me to hold on. Okay.
Yep.
I'll wait. I'll wait, Alex.
We need a few
I
more.
see people adding in their milk. I see you guys stirring. Go, Emma.
Does somebody have a question? No? Okay.
While we're waiting for others to catch up, we're gonna do the cocoa powder next. So make sure you have your
What
cocoa
is
powder.
the mix supposed to look like when it's done?
It's supposed to look like brownie batter dip. So, I mean, brownie batter. So you know when you're making homemade brownies and you mix in the flour and the eggs and everything and it's kind of thick, but like pancake batter, that's what it's supposed to look like. But we want it to be a little,
we add? Yeah. How much do we add?
of what?
of the cocoa powder?
We are going to be adding 5 tablespoons of cocoa powder.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
How much flour do you use?
How many tablespoons of flour?
5 tablespoons of flour.
How many tablespoons of cocoa right here?
Cocoa powder, 5 tablespoons of cocoa powder.
Say thank you.
And you
Thank
want to
you.
do it like the flour, and just add 2 at a time so that it mixes in properly.
Okay, thank you.
This is gonna give us our brownie batter color. Chelsea and Corey, how are you guys doing?
We're all right, but I may have overdone it on the cocoa butter.
It's okay, we can fix it. Okay, no, that's perfect. Did you put 5 tablespoons in?
Yeah, I just
And
tried
is
the cocoa powder by itself and it tastes so disgusting.
It is disgusting because it has no sugar in it.
I, for one, like it. I have very bland taste buds and I love dark chocolate, so of course I love this.
If you
He's
guys,
just saying that because I don't like it.
so look, I see that you're using a wooden spoon. Chelsea, Corey, do you guys have one of these? A
Yeah,
whisk?
whisk.
Okay, so if you use the whisk and add 1 tablespoon of milk to yours, and it will soften that up, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. And if it's still too thick, add another tablespoon of milk, but 1 tablespoon at a time, okay? Anyone else with a question? Kalia?
Can we show you our batter?
Okay.
Can we show you our batter and you tell us if it looks right?
Yep. Let me finish mixing mine in. 1 second.
Is it on there?
Yeah. Is that right?
Hold on, she's working.
Oh.
Excuse me, is it tablespoons or teaspoons? For
Tablespoons.
tablespoons. Okay, thank
Uh-huh.
you.
You're welcome.
Looking
at
good,
yours.
Kalia.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I show you what my batter looks like?
Who asked that?
Alexa.
1 second. Let me get to you. Okay, go on, Alexa. Is it creamy? See, look at mine. It'll fall off the spoon.
It's sticking.
Oh, it doesn't fall off.
If it's too thick, add another tablespoon of milk. The milk will loosen it up. 1 tablespoon at a time. If your batter is too thick, add some milk because you want it to be creamy. But you don't want it to be loose. You want it to fall off the spoon, but you don't want it to be too loose. So if you're, let me see that again, Tess. That looks pretty decent. Yummy. Did you taste it? If it's too thick though, just add another tablespoon of milk. The milk will loosen it up and make it more creamy.
Have we added the brown sugar in yet?
Nope, we haven't done the brown sugar yet. So we only added the cream cheese, the butter, the powdered sugar, the milk, flour, cocoa powder. We have 2 more things to add, brown sugar and vanilla.
How much brown sugar do we put in?
You're gonna do 2 tablespoons of brown sugar.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now I know there was someone who had very little powdered sugar. This dip, you
Light
can
or
mix-
dark brown sugar? Light or
That's
dark?
fine. Dark brown, that's fine. This dip, you can always fix. So if it's too cream cheesy, add more sugar. If it's too thick, you can add more milk just to fix it.
How much brown sugar do you need?
2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And then if you want, you can add your vanilla as well. You're gonna need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Yes,
Did you like vanilla?
I did. So I added my 2 tablespoons.
Two tablespoons. She said 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons of 2 tablespoons brown sugar, 1 teaspoon vanilla. Thanks. Just remember, if it's too thick, add more milk. I only needed 1 tablespoon of milk, but I'm using an electric mixer, so it's a little easier for me. If you're doing it by hand, you may need 2 or 3 tablespoons of milk.
Looking awesome, everyone. This is doing an amazing job.
Not yet, not yet. Bless you. Nobody touched this thing.
My brownie batter
That's it.
a little bit like not that sweet. Add to it to make it sweeter.
So if you have more powdered sugar, you can add more powdered sugar. I would do about 1/4 of a cup at a time so you don't make it too sweet.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Also, after you finish making it, if it's a little grainy from the brown sugar, you can add more milk to take that graininess away. That's what I need to do right now. We don't want it to be sandy from the sugar. So make sure you taste it after you put all the ingredients in. Do you need more sugar? Do you need more milk? Do you just need to stir it more and mix it together? It's supposed to taste like brownies, before you put it in the pan and put it in the oven.
What did you say? Stop copying me. What did you say?
If you need to fix it, if it's not sweet enough, you can add more powdered sugar, just a little bit at a time, about 1/4 cup at a time. If it's too thick, you can add more milk, 1 tablespoon at a time. If it's really sandy from the brown sugar, then add 1 tablespoon of milk as well, just to cream that brown sugar in.
Intuition set me free. Thank you. Yes.
You're welcome.
Excuse
So if
me.
you guys
do we
can-
put
Uh-huh,
brown sugar in?
Yes, add the 2 tablespoons of brown sugar.
Okay, thank you.
And then if you guys can see how creamy mine is, I'm just gonna pour it right into this. It's really thick, but creamy. So if yours is too thick and it's not falling off the spoon like that, add some more milk.
Hi, so sorry to bother you. My
No worries.
kids are kind of refusing to eat this because they heard somewhere that it's not okay to eat raw flour. Can you help guide them?
Raw flour is okay to eat in something like this because we only put in a little bit. And so it's mixed into the creaminess of the cheese, the cream cheese and the sugar.
Mm-hmm.
It would be the raw eggs in brownie batter dip that can be bad for you. So that's the part that when we say don't eat the batter, don't lick the spoon, it's because it has raw egg in it, and that could make you really sick.
I heard you. Am I not?
So it's not the flour. The flour
Thank
is
you.
okay.
Can we add our chocolate chips next?
The chocolate chips I'm adding to my bowl to dress up my bowl for my little party I'm gonna have by myself. Yes, you can add the chocolate chips. Oh, if you're melting your chocolate chips, you can add those in place of the brown sugar. So you want to add those as you're still mixing.
Well,
So
not that
that
much, a little bit. I'd say like half of a cup probably, because otherwise it's going to be too sweet.
Sweet is good.
so for my chocolate chips, I'm just putting them on top.
Is it okay if you add 2 different types of milk?
Absolutely.
Whoa, thank you.
You're welcome. This is what I use my chocolate chips for. Let me know when you're ready to move on so that we can cut our apples or our fruit and taste our dip together. While you guys are stirring yours, I'm gonna cut my apple into slices, just like this. If you have strawberries, you can pull those out. And if you do this for a party, it would be really great if you put your fruit on a skewer like this. Then no one's hands get dirty when they're dipping the fruit into the dip. How are we doing? Are we tasting it yet?
Yes, Kalia?
I liked it.
You liked it?
Let me taste
Let's have
mine.
the spoon off anything. Delicious.
I think it's almost like a chocolate Nutella.
Really good.
It's pretty yummy, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ours is horrible.
Okay. Let's fix it. Who said that? Who's this terrible?
Chelsea and Corey.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Why is it horrible? Is it
We added so much sugar and it still tastes like dark chocolate.
let
I
me
like
see
dark chocolate, but this is a nasty type of dark chocolate.
let me see what you're using?
Yeah.
Let me see your chocolate. No, let me see your the chocolate.
We got the same one as you.
Did you use 5 tablespoons or more?
5. She went overboard and she got a whole clump.
Oh, Chelsea.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. So the only way that you can now probably fix it is if you add more of all of the ingredients. So do you have more cream cheese?
Yeah, we don't have more cream cheese.
If you have more cream cheese, then you could calm that dark chocolate taste down. The sugar's not, do you have more powdered sugar?
Yeah,
but
we
you
have
said you
tons
put-
of powdered sugar.
It's not bad.
It's not.
Daddy, no, you're lying to us.
It's not
Well,
bad.
Dad likes it.
It's not bad. Hello.
Hi. Yeah, if you add more powdered sugar, that might help. Also, if you add more powdered sugar, you're gonna have to add more milk. And mix that together and see if you can calm that
That's enough.
dark chocolate. Oh, someone made a s'more with theirs. I see
This is
that,
good.
Tess. Nice.
You mute us.
Did you put the marshmallow in the dip and then on the graham cracker? Creative. I love it. Let's see. I'm gonna taste mine now with the graham cracker. Tastes like a chocolate cookie. I'm gonna give everybody about 3 more minutes and then we're gonna move on to the drink, okay?
Wow.
It's gonna be a party. We're gonna have a dip and a drink. I hope you guys all ate breakfast.
You okay? You grounded.
Now I wanna try like Tess with my marshmallow, dipped into the chocolate with the graham cracker.
Hold on. Mama fingers are messy.
Oh, that's really good. It's like the s'more without the burnt marshmallow. I always burn my marshmallows on the s'more. I don't know why. Okay, while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna set up for the drink. So I'm gonna get rid of all of my brownie batter dip ingredients.
Not bad with the apple. I love this chocolate. I mean, like, yeah, brownie dip.
We're making s'mores.
Yes, this is a great way to make s'mores with no heat.
Which is really good. That's really good. I like the, I wish I could have it with mushroom, because you said it's really good.
Okay, if you guys want to clean up and get all of your ingredients out for our drink, we're gonna need pineapple juice, cranberry juice, ginger ale. What else? Ice.
Look at my s'more.
Okay. Thank you. Cranberry juice in it.
I'm gonna make mine in this great big old punch bowl so I can share mine.
That's so big, Mom.
For your toppings, you don't need them. It's just if you want to decorate your drink, you're gonna need maybe some lemon slices, orange slices, lime slices, or I even had in my freezer some frozen cranberries.
Well, that Mommy has cranberry juice.
I have the, yeah, I got it.
I'm gonna fill this up with some ice.
Ice in the cup.
Good. Move it over there.
No. Go back in.
Okay, can somebody
Oh,
go
and you're also going to need
plug into the wall right now?
a liquid measuring cup. So you need a liquid measuring cup.
Bye.
Thank you. Thought we needed to blend it in. Thank you.
That's like this.
Everyone looks like they're ready to move on. I see jaws full of brownie batter dip. Okay, so we're gonna start with the cranberry juice. 1 cup of cranberry juice.
Excuse me, how much did you say of the cranberry juice?
1 cup.
1 cup.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Once you pour that into your pitcher, we're doing 1 cup of everything. So you need a pretty large bowl or a pitcher or a very, very large cup. You could also make it in something like this, but you need at least something that will hold 3 cups or more of liquid. So I'm moving on to my 1 cup of pineapple juice. Pour that in.
Have you added anything except for the pineapple juice and the cranberry juice?
What was the question?
Have you added anything except for the pineapple juice and the cranberry juice?
Just ice. I had ice in my bowl already.
How much ice is it?
However much you like. Mine is pretty big, so I put a lot of ice, but just to chill it. So you don't need a whole lot. So 1 cup cranberry juice, 1 cup pineapple juice. And then to make it like a soda, we need 1 cup of ginger ale.
Are you using a blender to do it in the end?
No, I'm just gonna mix it with a spoon. No blender is needed.
Okay, just mix it in there, I guess.
Just gonna take a big spoon and mix this together. And then taste it.
I was really ahead, so I already made my stuff.
Did you? Let me see your drink. How did it turn out?
Well, this is this.
Oh, nice.
I made a big mess.
I did too. Perfect.
It's huge. And
That
this.
is.
Some more is in the cup over there.
Oh, so you've been drinking already?
Yeah.
Now, this is all that we're adding to the punch. It's ginger ale, pineapple juice, and cranberry juice. I want you to taste it. Because
found my
I like
hair.
mine to have, what did you say, Jay?
I found my hair in this.
Oh. You're still gonna eat it?
But I took it out. It's here.
Okay, oh, perfect, okay. I like mine with more cranberry juice, so I'm just gonna add a half a cup more of cranberry juice because I like mine with more cranberry than pineapple. Stir that up. And then from here, I'm just gonna decorate with my lemon slices, my orange slices, and my cranberries. So this is what mines look like. And it's this color because I added a half a cup more of cranberry juice.
I use pear juice because I didn't have pineapple juice.
Oh, pear juice, that's gonna be that. Was it amazing?
It's still really good.
Yes, pear juice is really good. So now I'm gonna ladle mine into my cup so I can taste it.
Mine is delicious.
So delicious. Let me see if mine's delicious. Oh, that's really yummy. I like the way the ginger ale gives it that soda sparkle in your mouth. And then I like to crunch on the cranberries since mine were frozen. Oh, I see somebody using box juice. What kind of juice is that? It looks like a juice box. What was that? Piper. What kind of juice are you using, Piper?
I'm using the sparkling orangeade, grapefruit juice, and like a strawberry and apple.
Oh, that's gonna be yummy. Let me know how that tastes. Yeah, you can mix the juices here because it's a punch. So if you mix all your juices and then add ginger ale, that's gonna be really, really good. Let me know how your punch comes out, your cranberry punch. And did anyone else use different fruits to put into their punch? I didn't have any lime today, so I just used lemon and orange and cranberries.
Oh, we
But-
put cranberries in ours too.
Perfect. Yeah, the cranberries are good for when you put it in your cup, and then you can crunch it at the end. I love it. Well, cheers,
I put
guys.
ice. I put ice
Ice?
to make it cold.
Yeah, it tastes much better if it's cold. This was a great way to end the class, right? With this nice punch.
Yep.
Oh, let me go over a few things for next class. Next class, we're doing the rainbow grilled cheese, okay? So to make it easy or easier for cleanup, I went and bought these are styrofoam bowls. I just bought the regular styrofoam bowls because we're gonna separate the white cheese into each one and then put food coloring in each one. So I don't wanna stain any of your good dishes. So just get some disposable bowls. We're gonna put the cheese in. We're gonna mix it with the food coloring. I think I have 5 different colors, but as long as you have 3 or more, it'll still look like a nice color rainbow, okay? So make sure you have 3 or more different food colorings. Once we mix all that together, then we're going to butter our bread. We're gonna stack the cheese in a row, color, a color at a time, and then we're gonna cook it. So you're also gonna be cooking, so make sure your parents are around. But then once we cut the grilled cheese and pull it apart, it looks like a rainbow. It's really cool. And then after that, we're gonna do a fruit salad. So if you have skewers, I'm gonna skewer mine to show you how it looks skewered, and then I'm gonna chop it and put it in a bowl to make so you'll see what it looks like a fruit salad as well. So that's gonna be next class, the rainbow grilled cheese and the fruit salad. The fruit salad, you just want, since we're doing rainbow grilled cheese, we're gonna do rainbow fruit salad. So you want fruit of different colors. So you want, you can do yellow, you can do banana or pineapple, you can do an orange. For green, you can do grapes or an apple. You know, just mix up the colors. Get some raspberries if you like those, strawberries. We want a whole lot of different colors. And if you get grapes and you like grapes, you can get the purple and the green too. So just make sure you have a lot of different colors of fruit and at least 3, 4, or 5 different color for the food dye for your cheese. And make sure your cheese is white so that the color stands out. So I'm using mozzarella, and I also think I have white sharp cheddar, but you can use any white cheese that you want for your grilled cheese, okay? I'll see you guys on Friday. Does anybody have any questions? For next week especially?
Say thank you.
Thank you and bye.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
See you Friday.
See you on Friday.
I got to drink that.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Livy. Bye, Livy.
So cute.
Thank you.
You're welcome. See you guys Friday.
Bye.